All right. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, this live street speaking, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukakwadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. All right. To the hopeful elect, 144,000. All right, and the rest of you scattered Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that may look like the other nations, but your spirit is knit to this truth, to this glorious gospel. Hey, shalom unto you. All right, I'm the brother Dama Agabar out here with another live lesson like we do week in and week out to come out here and to prophesy the destruction, downfall, and the coming judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and hey man, you know, it's another hot week. You know, as far as prophecy is concerned, hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is turning things all the way up, man. All right, and every word that is written within these scriptures are coming to pass. All right, and we're living in the times of very crucial and very important, the last few prophecies, man, which is the issuing of the MOTB, which is the micro C-hip, and this coming, this third world's war, you know, and complete, you know, Jacob's trouble, complete and utter chaos, famine, pestilence, death, and destruction. All right, it's drawing nigh here on this world as each day passes by. All right, and you got the real prophets, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and all the men under them, and the affiliate, you know, and the brothers that teach in same like manner. We're coming out here and telling you that these things are coming to pass. All right, and each and every day is getting closer and closer to where, you know, nobody can deny the things that are written within the scriptures are faithful and true. All right, and we're living in the times to where, hey man, you can't be getting deceived out here. You can't be following these false prophets, these profiteer prophets, you know, these sellout prophets, because, hey, the Lord is exposing all things right now, and it's a very important time as far as this truth is concerned, man. And the Lord is showing you the difference between those who are serving Him and those who are serving Him not, man. So you got to make sure that you're on the right side of what's really happening and what's taking place out here, because you got a lot of apostasy taking place. You got a lot of these other Israelite groups are being exposed through the Spirit of the Most High, man. You know, you see them by how they're operating, the things that they're teaching, the things that they're doing. These niggas is out here marching in Oakland. You know, they out here, you know, profiteering for gain, selling everything that ain't nailed down to the floor. And one of the things that they're not doing is warning you about the severe times that we're in right now, man. You know, outside of Great Millstone, I don't see any of these other camps prophesying about the Third World War, the coming nuclear destruction. All right, this coming economic collapse. You know, these guys are not warning you, and they're not speaking about these things as they should be. You know, they're you know, they're speaking about worldly things. They're trying to keep you comfortable. They're trying to keep you, you know, in this state of mind that nothing really major is happening as far as prophecy is concerned, man. You know, they got you settled upon your leaves. They got you walking around all comfortable. You people ain't really in no state of seriousness as you should be, you know, compared to the times that we're living in, man. You know, you got World War III is literally just one event from taking place, man. You got Israel waiting from a response from Iran, which we know is going to draw in America, which is going to draw in NATO, the EU. You know, eventually you got the situation over there with Ukraine and Russia, where Ukraine just took up a bunch of land and Russia is getting ready to fully attack and just basically just lay Ukraine down, man. Which we know the West, the NATO, and the EU are waiting for that to happen so that they can ultimately, you know, declare war upon Russia. You know, you got all this talk of the MOTB, all these cyber attacks, man. You see the situation going on in London to where now Esau is really starting to make his move to bring in this New World Order, man. You know, he's setting all these snares and these traps, you know, so that he can enforce this New World Order. All right, you got the WHO just declared the monkeypox is a national emergency. You just had the first case in Sweden, and then I was reading an article earlier where you had a case of the monkeypox over there in San Francisco, man. So we can see this devil's getting ready to set this trap to bring in this New World Order, man. And the only ones that are warning you out of all of these Israelite groups out here, mainly is Great Millstone, man. All these other camps are out here, like I said, marching, talking about shit that don't matter. You know, worried about fattening their pockets, worried about all this worldly bullshit that's really not going to mean nothing in the time to come. All right? But you got the real prophets, we're out here warning you and giving you warning, telling you these things are getting ready to happen to prepare yourself, you know? And we was the main one telling you that they're going to bring another lockdown. Now that lockdown is looking like it's about to be here again. And this time they're going to say it's the monkeypox. which is why they're going to lock down everything again. And in this time, when they lock everything down, you're not going to be able to have no exemptions, man. You're not going to be able to say, well, or have some excuse to where you're not going to be held down unto it. Because this time they're going to enforce it with a UN troops, with military, with guns, with violence, man. All right? And we've been warning and telling you Jakes ad nauseum that these things are coming. Now we literally see them taking place, man. And now you people not going to be able to hide behind any type of bullshit, man. You're about to come face to face with reality of what the judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is, man. And Esau, he's not about to slow down, man. Like the scripture tells you, Esau knows he has a short time, man. He knows that his time is running out, so therefore, that's why he's moving with such pace and such tenacity, man. And, and he's going to violate every law, every constitution. He's going to violate all of your rights. He's going to do whatever he has to do in order to bring in this new world order, man. And he's banking on you people marching, you people getting angry, you people coming up, seditiously against the powers that be, because that's when he's going to bring in unrighteous decrees to where he can be justified and bringing down a hammer upon you people. All right, and we're right here in these days, man. All right, like I said, and all of these digital IDs, the mark of the beast, all these things are right here at the table. All right, these things are getting ready to be passed, man. And Jake is still sitting around with their thumb stuck up their asses, man. Jake is still living in La La Land. The majority of these people are still living in La La Land, man. The masses, they don't know what the hell is going on, nor do they want to be updated on what is going on. Because a lot of these people just want to keep their head in the sand and just go on with life as normal. But hey, this place is not about to be your normal life anymore here, man. Hey, this world is about to drastically change in a major way within the next few months, man. And the majority of you people are not prepared. You're not ready. Well, spiritually, you're not ready. Right? And that's the only way that you can really be ready is spiritually, to understand why these things are happening, who's the main proponent and the main cause of these things that are happening, so that you can be prepared, so that you can know what the hell is going on. All right? But the majority of these Jakes out here, man, they're totally lost in the sauce, man. And that's why this day is about to come and catch them unawares, man. Because Jake don't understand that it's really the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai that these things are about to take place. And the Lord is about to use Esau to fulfill prophecy in a major way in these last days, man. The Lord is about to let Esau be the main driving force of a lot of this death, famine, destruction, poverty, confusion, mass deaths, pestilences, war, famine. And the Lord's going to use Esau to implement and to bring in a lot of these things to fulfill the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And we've been out here telling you, Jakes, continuously that these days are at hand, man. And this is why you ultimately got to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and get in order with what the Most High got going on to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, because you're ultimately who this message is for. All right, yeah, we tell the heathen their message. We tell them where they fit as far as prophecy is concerned. We know that they're going into captivity. They're going into slavery. They're going to pay back for everything that they have done to the chosen of the Most High, and that they're going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. All right, but also we're here to tell you, Jakes, it's time for you to repent and to get yourself right, man. Hey, because the judgment that the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is about to bring upon this earth is going to be no joke, man. And only the elect, only the predestinated ones, only his the chosen are going to be able to be delivered from all the hell and the judgment that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is about to bring upon this place, man. All right, and we're letting you know that Esau is about to really come with it, and the Lord's about to put the spirit on Esau to be in that the Lord about to let Esau show his ass out here pretty soon, and he's going to bring in a lot of situations to where you Jakes ain't going to know what the hell to do, why these things are happening, and a lot of you are just going to be you're going to be prepared as a flock to the slaughter to this new world order, man. And a lot of you are going to bow down to it. A lot of you are going to acquiesce. A lot of you are going to be deceived, overcame, and ultimately destroyed, man. All right? Because that's one way that Esau is going to bring in this new world order. He has to bring all of this chaos and this confusion. He has to collapse this society, man. He has to do away with the petrodollar, your constitutional rights, the world as you know it. You know what I mean? So that's why he's going to continuously bring in, you just had that cyber attack, man, where supposedly all these American Social Security numbers got hacked, man. And we know what that's ultimately going to bring in, this digital beast system to where he can promise you peace and safety by bringing in this new system, this new way of life, this new a digital financial system which can secure your safety and your, you won't be, your identity can be safe. He can identify and know each and every person that's on this planet. He could keep you safe from terrorism, from terrorists. He can see everything and know everything and set up a digital Godhead, man, which he's going to offer to you as being some form of peace and safety, but we know it's going to be certain destruction. Let me get that real quick. What was that? Thessalonians 5 and 16. Right. See, this is why he's going to bring all this chaos and all this hell, man, and confusion, and let all hell break loose, civil war, race riots, so he can ultimately bring in this proceed hit, man. Second Thessalonians. 5 and 3. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." You see? So, we know that these things are coming. This is why we're constantly prophesying. This is why we're constantly standing upon our watch, doing these videos and these lessons, man, to give our people, the warning. For those that don't know, those that are not informed, man. Because that's the job of the prophets, is to tell you what was going to happen before it happened, man. So we're constantly watching. We see what's happening around the earth. We see the unrighteous decrees. We see this new world order coming in. We see the coming financial implosion of this dollar. Right? We see what's going on over there in London with all those riots and why these migrants are being brought into this system, man. We see how this devil is bringing in this, how he's bringing in this controlled collapse, man. How he's bringing in all of this bullshit to get the agenda accomplished. All right, and we're out here telling you these things, man, so that you can be warned, so that you can properly prepare for these days that are coming, man. To know not to take the MOTV, man. To know that this digital beast system is not for your safety. It's not to make your life better. It's not to enhance the human experience, man, but to ultimately enslave each and every last one of you people out here in this digital beast system, man. To where Esau is going to try to play God and establish his, his digital Godhead over you. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, but they shall not escape." You see? And that's why he's bringing all of this order out of the chaos, the financial collapse, bringing in all these migrants, bringing in civil war, race wars, just to bring total, complete confusion, perplexity, famines, droughts, you know what I mean? Scaring you with all these so-called diseases, man, so that he could present you a false form of salvation via this artificial intelligence, this beast system, the microchip. He's going to promise that as a way of being peace and safety. How he can get everything back in order. How he can bring, a harmonious balance back into the earth, and you can go back to your lives as you once knew it. But it's all a snare and a trap for your souls, man. You see, and if you're not in tune with your enemy, if you don't know how Edom operates, you don't know the agenda that is being set up before you, hey, you're going to fall for this trap. You're going to be snared within it, especially when you haven't, when you haven't eaten food in 4 or 5 days, you haven't had water, you've been in a chaotic situation, you're scared, people are dropping dead left and right, you got sicknesses running rampant all throughout the earth, you got civil war taking place, invading one another, no 911. No police are coming to help you in the situations that are taking place. The love of any wax and cold, man. These people are going to be begging for a solution. They're going to be begging for some form of normalcy, man. And Esau's going to bring that via this digital beast system and promising it as salvation, man. When all of the chaos and the calamity and all the hell that is taking place, he was the main one that caused it, man. You see? And this is the system that this devil is just trying to bring upon the earth. And this is why we're out here warning you, giving you Jake's warning, via the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? And this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. And it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. You see? And this is what this whole New World Order system has to bring in order to get to achieve to crown their agenda with success, man. And it's ultimately, like I said, the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua anyway, to further bring in the destruction and the collapse of this age, man. See, but he's using Esau to believe that Esau's doing all these things in order to establish his to extend his rulership, to bring in his new world order. But really, it's all being set up for these devils to be gathered into this third world war over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, for that Yahushua can come back and to judge and to make war upon all these nations, man. So it's a beautiful situation when you really are able to analyze it and see it through the spirit, man. All these things are being done for the glorification and the coronation and the rulership of Israel to be established here on this planet Earth, man. But the Lord is just using Esau on the left hand to do all these things so that prophecy can be fulfilled. And we're trying to tell you, Jake, what side to be on when all these things are taking place, man. So we've been giving you warning. We've been telling you, Jake, what's really going on out here, man. We've been telling you what this devil was ultimately trying to accomplish, man. All right? And like I said, it's not going to be for your safety. It's not going to be to make your life better. Here it is. Esau had been destroying you, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans since the day he's been in contact with you ever since the Renaissance period, man. He's been, giving you GMO food, put you in the ghetto, put you in slavery, stole your nationality from you, man. All right, turning your, emasculating your young boys, putting vaccines in them, feeding them poison. All this time, Esau's been nothing but a goddamn a hindrance to your, to your life. He's been putting hell upon you all these times, but then all of a sudden, here in these last days, he's about to come with a system that's going to benefit you and make your life even better. When your life's been nothing but pure hell since you've been in contact with this damn devil, man. See, but you got this. That's the simplicity of our people, man. That's the Stockholm syndrome that a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have, man. All right, you still think Esau is your damn friend. You still think that America and the way that it was built was here to comfort and to benefit you. No, you've been nothing but a slave since you've been here in America, man. And you're still going to be a slave. You're going to be the ultimate slave when this devil implements this new world order, man. So ain't shit changed. Ain't nothing going to change. Now he's going to be able to just put you in a digital slavery to where, hey, every single aspect of what you do, eat, want, move is going to be totally and solely in his control, man. You're not going to be able to just be out here operating and moving under your own so-called preferences in the system this devil is about to set up, man. See, this is why he's doing what he's doing right now, man. Everything that Esau is doing is a shadow of things that come in this new world order. Right? You're not going to have the freedom to just speak and say what you want to say. You're not going to have the freedom to just go on the internet, talk shit, do all of this wild ass shit. All right? Everything that you do and say will be held against you in this digital beast system, man. And you will be punished in real time. All right? Jake better wake the hell up, man. Hey, the only out and the only way out of this thing is through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, you thinking you're going to join up with Esau, you're going to get his micro C-hip, you're going to look to save your life, when this devil offers you that opportunity, you're sadly mistaken, man. All right? You're sadly mistaken, man. But like I said, he's going to pose it as a way to be, it's going to look like peace and safety. It's going to look like that's the way that you should go. But really, man, hey, all you're doing is setting yourself up to be destroyed by Yahushua and the holy angels in his presence, man. If you bow down to this beast system, if you get in line with what Esau is about to offer to you people, man. It says back in 2nd Ezra, it says, behold, it says, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, and what shall I do when these evils shall come? Right, and that's the question you, Jake, should be asking yourself. What should we do when these evils that the prophets have been telling us is to come is here, man? All right, you're not supposed to bow down and join yourself unto it, which that's what the majority of our people are going to do, because a lot of our people still have faith and trust in this American system, man. And the majority of these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out here, they love America, man. They love this current world, man. Because ultimately, because they're free to be as wicked and to be as much of a demon as they want to be here in this society, man. You see, and that's why the majority of Jakes don't want to come under the yoke of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because it requires you to change. It requires you to be, it requires discipline. It comes with certain things that you can't and cannot do. But here in America, Jake can do as they will here, man. Jake can be a homo, he can be a tranny, he can be a complete demon. These women have power over the men. The men can be as soft and as weak as they want to be. You can be a thug, you can be the F word, But under the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, those things are outlawed and those things are frowned upon. And those things are definitely not allowed, man. So, the majority of these people, man, hey, they're going to follow Esau to their own destruction, to their own death, man. All Esau got to do is put a little bit of hell on them, man. Take away the certain, the little privileges and their rights that they've been so used to having here in America. And that's why when this lockdown comes this time, a lot of these jakes are going to bow down to the slaughter, man. They're going to bow down to this new world order. They're going to bow down to everything that Esau is about to force upon them, just so that they can feel some type of comfort and some type of relief, man. You watch, man. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish as sin as scourges for amendment. See, and like I said, the Lord's going to use Esau to bring in a lot of this famine, a lot of these famine, plagues, and tribulation and anguish upon these people, man. Via via judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. See, this is why you need to get yourself right now with the Most High, so that when these days come and these scourges come, hey man, you're going to be protected from the Most High. You're going to be looked down. The angels, they're going to bypass you, man. We're looking to have that. Let me get that Ezekiel 4 real fast, man. See, this is the side that we're looking to be on. This is why we're out here doing what we're doing, making our bodies a living sacrifice. Continuously coming out on the highways and the byways and doing the work that the Most High has set us up to do. Hoping that we're storing up treasures in heaven for ourselves, man, so that we're building up a hedge and salvation and deliverance from these times that are coming, man. Hey, because the 2/3 of these jakes, you ain't going to escape from the judgment of the Most High, right? All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4, and he said, "Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed." I'm tripping. Isaiah, not Ezekiel. Hey man, because remember, the Most High is not going to come off his throne and directly deal with you people in judgment. Hey, the Lord, he's going to use Esau. He's going to use these UN troops. He's going to use a lot of these pestilences, these race wars, these civil wars, world war to ultimately to judge and to destroy a lot of you jakes out here, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 9 and 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city and through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. See? And that's ultimately what's taking place right now. The elect are being sealed with this mark, which is not a physical mark, it's a spiritual mark, man, that the Most High and the angels can see upon the foreheads of the elect, man. See, so that's why, hey, when it's famine, death, destruction, civil war, race riots, when all hell break loose in this society, man, hey, the elect are going to be delivered. The elect are going to be protected because they're going to be sealed with this mark, the mark of exemption, which that word in the Hebrew is dawah, man. You see, and I'm going to show you that when I read a couple other precepts I got, man. And it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Who's that for? 2/3 of our people, man. Because they're not going to have that mark of exemption. Because 2/3 of our people have already been predestinated to be destroyed, to be judged here by the Most High. Because their works are evil, man. Because they didn't take the message from the prophet seriously. The majority of our people are not here to sincerely repent and return to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to come out of the ways of Babylon the Great, to forsake this God-forsaken society, to give up their lives to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai to the best of their ability. So therefore, when that judgment comes, hey, it's going to steamroll right over 2/3 of these jakes, man. It says, and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. And what's the sanctuary of the Most High? We're you Israelites, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Hey, the Lord's not going to have no pity in these times that are coming. Because when the opportunity of repentance was given unto you, Jakes, you despised it, man. All right, you turned the shoulder. You scoffed and mocked at the prophets. You scoffed and mocked at the mercy that the Lord was presenting you with, man, which is ultimately the men of the Lord and the prophets, man. And so when the Lord opened up the floodgates of judgment, he's not going to have no pity on 2/3 of you jakes, man. He ain't going to pity little kids. He ain't going to pity children. He ain't going to pity you pretty, if you got a big old butt, if you're an older Jake, a younger Jake, a young Jake, babies. And the Lord's going to open up judgment on a whole lot of you Israelites, man. And it's all going to be rightfully justified, man. All right? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments. Right. So, hey, when the Lord starts sending these things, that's exactly what they're going to be for. Judgment and scourges for your wickedness, man. All right. And it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And that's Jake, man. That's why scriptures tell you that our people are hard-headed and stiff-necked people, man. Here it is in the midst of all this hell that's coming that we've been warning you about. When it really starts to take place, Jake is still going to be out here being wicked. Jake's still going to be out here being homosexuals and moles and adulterers, committing adultery, idolaters, proud, man. You know, like the brother, elder brother in South Carolina did that video. They are worthy of death, man. And you just see the state that Jake is in here in Babylon the Great. This is literally the worst captivity you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have ever had to endure in the existence of this earth, man. And it's all being done under the vibration and the authority of Esau Edom, the wicked, man. And you people are the most throughest that you've ever been, man. Just looking at Jake, just if you're in the right spirit, it just disgusts you, man. You can't even look at these niggas and take them seriously, man. Our people are completely and totally just gone in this society, man. See, and that's why it has to be evaporated. That's why it's going to be nuclearly annihilated, man. All of the works and the filth and the vomit and this in the spirit of this place, man, is absolutely completely contaminated and wicked, man. And the only thing that's going to be able to do away with it is nuclear fire, man. And we can't wait for that day to come, man. The 2/3 of our people, y'all just through. Y'all need just utterly just need to be destroyed, man. And that's why the memory of America is going to be ultimately destroyed, man. That's why this place is going to be destroyed and never inhabited ever again, man. Because this place is just taking it way too fucking far, man. This place has taken wickedness and evil to a whole new fucking level, man. That never needs to be established or ever needs to be seen again. That's why such great destruction is coming upon Babylon the Great. And all you jakes that are joining to this place, that put your trust in Egypt, that trust in the shadow of America, hey, you're going to be melted here right along with this shithole, man. And that's why the Lord is about to set up all of these forms of judgment here in Babylon the Great, man. It's going to get mad crazy out here like we've been telling you jakes, man. Like I said. And it says, but for all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And that's the spirit of Jake. As long as Jake can go on with their bullshit and business as usual, their wickedness as usual, they think they're in good case, man. Not knowing that the dollar is devaluating every day. These niggas, Jake is getting a little bit of money. He on the internet showing his ass. He's getting paid for views. He's going viral. He got cars, he got whips, he got all these shoes and clothes. He's living his best life. Not knowing that even though you're enjoying these little luxuries here that America is providing you, that in one day, just like that, this shit is all going to become worthless, man. It's all going to go to zero, all right? One cyber attack away from the money in your bank being unable to be gotten, man. The lights to go out, the trucks to be shut down. In one day, all that shit can just change. Hey, that's why they're about to bring these lockdowns again, man. Hey, all the partying and the bullshit is about to come to a screeching halt, man. Hey, like I said, this time when Esau brings in this lockdown, he's going to enforce it with the sword, man. All right? You niggas going to be really locked in your house this time, and you're going to have to get all of these digital requirements. You're going to be forced to get these goddamn jump shots in order for you to even be able to do anything pretty soon, man. And it's all going to come to a screeching halt, man. And that's when you niggas going to be out here crying and sighing in a bad case, man. And we already know a lot of you niggas gonna buck up. You're gonna be out here marching. You're gonna be out here going ape shit, going crazy. Hey, but this time Esau ain't gonna let you just tear up shit like he did last time. This time he's gonna he gonna have boots on the ground. He's gonna have these foreign troops coming in here who can't stand you fucking American people, and they're gonna be bashing in your teeth with the butt of that rifle. A lot of you women gonna be getting grabbed up, thrown in these concentration camps, and getting raped beyond your worst nightmares, man. You're going to be getting separated from your children. They're going to be kicking indoors. They're about to enforce this new lockdown in a major motherfucking way, man. And a lot of you are going to die from famine, from shock, from heart attacks, and all type of hell is about to befall you goddamn sheeple out here, man. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. See? And guess what? Wars bring famine. And like I said, let me show you this, man. See, this is how we know, this lockdown is about to be responsible for a lot of this shit. Well, not shit, but the stuff that I'm reading, man. Look at this. And we know whatever's happening in Canada or in Africa or wherever is going to happen here eventually. Look at this. This is from the People's Voice. Trudeau warns new virus worse than the Ovid set to disrupt banking, gasoline, and food supply, man. You see? Because this lockdown is going, you thought it fucked up the economy last time. This one's going to bring in major food disruptors, man. A lot of the ports are going to be closed. A lot of these grocery stores are going to be shut down even worse than it was last time, man. Remember, during the last P, a lot of these store shelves were empty. A lot of things wasn't so readily available. Hey, but this time they're going to put the major clamps in on this lockdown, man. And you people are going to feel it, man. And this time he's going to make you feel it, man. You're going, like I said, a lot of you going to die of famine. You're going to die of thirst, you know. Like I said, a lot of you going to get thrown in these goddamn concentration camps that they got. It's going to get real nasty out here, man. You see, it says Trudeau Canadian government has issued a very specific information about a future P, which they warn will come in 3 waves and is set to disrupt access to banking, gasoline, and food supply. You see, and that's how a lot of people are going to be drastically affected by this new lockdown. Like I told you, man. And this time, hey, they're going to be forcing these the cure for these so-called diseases, man. Like I said, hey, they're going to be more cyber attacks. It's going to be completely shut down. That ATM card ain't going to swipe. That goddamn EBT card ain't going to swipe. So what do you think Jake going to do in the event to where they ain't have power or electricity or access to money or their food stamps to go to the grocery store to get food? It's going to cause violence, man. Anger. They're going to be running up in these grocery stores, just running up in there snatching shit, taking shit, running up in each other's houses. All this prophecy has prophesied, man. And like I said earlier, the Lord's going to he's using Esau on the left-hand side to bring in a lot of these things via his unrighteous decrees, through his new world order, through his agenda that he's trying to establish, man. That's why Klaus Schwab said, prepare for a more angrier world, man. Because they're about to shut this place down and infuriate a lot of you people out here to the point to where you're going to go completely crazy. And then he'll be justified in bringing in martial law, throwing you in these concentration camps, censoring the internet, deeming everybody, you know what I mean, a goddamn enemy of the state, unless you get down with this new digital ID system. Come and identify yourself. You know, come to me and get down with this new system. You want food, you want water, you want peace and safety. Nigga, take this fucking Karagma, take this microchip, take this mark of the beast, man. See, this is where everything is going. It says the future P will come in 2 or 3 waves, about 3 to 9 months, separating each outbreak. It says citizens should expect disruptions, including telecommunications, more cyber attacks, no 911, no internet, no direct communication with people that's outside of your area, banking, water, gasoline, medicine, and food, according to the Canadian government, due to reduced labor and crippling supply chain issues. You see, and all these things are going to be intentionally done, man. But like I said, they're going to make it seem as if it's just naturally happened. Oh, we're getting attacked by cyber attack. We don't know from where it's coming from, which is all going to be a cap. You see, because Esau has the power to create food disruptions, to create manufactured famines, to create so-called cyber attacks out of thin air, ultimately to bring you people to your knees and have you begging to come into this new world order. And that's why it says what? For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right, because like I said, they're going to bring in the military to enforce it, man. And they're going to have a shoot on sight list, man. They just showed you that in India when they had that uprising against the government. They had curfews, and then they had shoot on sight permission for the military to do to the people, man. So there ain't no telling how many people that got shot up over there and got killed during those seditious riots, man. Of course, they're not going to tell you exactly how many. They're going to sugarcoat it and tell you it wasn't that bad, but we know otherwise, man. But we know here in Babylon, it's going to be the worst, man. Because Esau's going to have to come down with that great fear, that great wrath here, because why? A lot of these American citizens are armed and dangerous, man. And when you, you know, put into the equation, these people ain't ate, they ain't drank water, they ain't really been, you know, they've been denied all of these usual, you know, comforts and benefits of everyday life, man. These niggas are gonna go absolutely crazy out here, man. All right, they ain't gonna want to hear shit, man. They're gonna be a sedition. They're gonna be crazy. Look how crazy these niggas are now. Imagine how much more when their daily lives have been alterly changed to where they can't operate normally, man. It's gonna be completely wild and unhinged out here, man. You see? And it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. You see? And that's how Esau's going to ultimately bring in this order out of chaos, man. He's going to let this shit take place for a while, for maybe a month, 2 months, you know? He's going to let people get completely, totally just thrown into a barbaric state, man. And then, like I say, he's going to come with the answer. He's going to come with the relief. He's going to come with the peace and safety, which is ultimately going to be a way that he's going to enslave you into this digital beast system, man. All right? So, hey, so we can see the role this new lockdown is about to play, man. You know? It's ultimately to you know, to ultimately strip more of the rights and to basically to put you people in a goddamn more of a sense of hopelessness and fear and perplexity, man. See? What else I got over here, man? So, man, so, hey, we're in these times right now. Look at this. It says, who orders government to prepare for mega lockdowns due to the deadly Mpox strain? See? To prepare to initiate tough new lockdowns due to the strong likelihood that the new MP strain will become a deadly P. And why they're saying that we got to have tough new lockdowns? Because they know that people are going to rebel. That people are not going to get down with it. People saw what happened last time with the last situation. And the shit that they were told to do that was safe and effective and that wasn't. People got turbo cancer, myocarditis. Now everything that they said, people found out that that whole shit was a hoax and they was being lied to. So you think they're going to really sit down and believe that this new one is going to be any different than the last? And they know that these people are going to rebel. These people are not going to adhere to the guidelines and whatever rules are going to put in place. People are going to buck up and rebel and fight against it, man. And this is why I said this time in America they're going to enforce it with NATO troops, which they've already said that, man. That they're going to enforce this new lockdown with NATO troops, man, with boots on the ground, with guns in your faces. That's why they're building all these different fucking internment camps all across America. It's not for these migrants that came across the border. That was all cap. It's for you American citizens that they know that are going to buck up and rebel and fight against this new lockdown and against this new beast system, man. That's going to lead to what? Everything that I'm reading as far as prophecy is concerned, man. All right? Right, and that's just gonna it's gonna bring in civil war. It's gonna divide people. We know about this whole election, how that's gonna divide people. So it's about to be all wild out here, man. It's gonna be complete and utter craziness, man. Because ultimately, hey, the Lord has a problem with this place, and the Lord is ready to rain down judgment upon Babylon. All right. So hey, there's a lot of things taking place here, man. All right. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land." We know that the Lord is talking to Israel, but really that starts with it starts with Esau, Edom, but this is the Lord directing it at you Israelites, man. Because like I said, at one time, Jake, you didn't have no excuse, you didn't know any better. But now that the Lord has the prophets and the men of the Lord out here telling you, what the deal is, come out here prophesying unto you, telling you that you're the Israelites, telling you that you're the chosen people, telling you what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is requiring of you. Now you don't have any excuse anymore, man. There's no more cloak for your sins. So now, hey, the Lord has a controversy with you, man. And the Lord is about to eventually open up on a lot of you jakes out here, man. Because you being here in America, man, has totally stripped you of the fear, the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And Jake is out here just moving ruthlessly, moving out here lawlessly, moving out here like some goddamn wild animals, man. Hey, and the Lord is getting ready to address it. That's why all of these things are being set up to happen, and the Lord is about to come with great judgment on you jakes. It says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out in blood, touching blood. Like I said, the brother's video, they are worthy of death, man. And the majority of our people, they're all worthy of death. I mean, we're all worthy of death, but you got the elect, man. Hey, we're trying to, we're trying to the best of our ability to walk in the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Trying to keep these law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, man. We've changed our way of thinking. We've been changed by the renewing of our mind, man. We're trying to do the things that are right in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We put away the Christmas. We put away the idols. We put away white Jesus, man. We put away adultery, murder, you know what I mean? This sinful behavior that our people are so immersed in here in Babylon the Great, man. Hey, but the majority of our people, hey, they don't give a damn. They're gonna continuously be wicked. They're gonna continuously to do as they will, man, and to walk in the flesh and to be carnal and to just walk as brute, natural brute beast out here. To ultimately, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is gonna destroy these niggas, man. It says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fish of the sea also shall be taken away, because the Lord is about to let Esau totally come down with that great wrath here, man. And everybody's going to mourn. Everything is going to be affected what Esau is about to do and bring down here in these last days, man. And majority of you tribes, you're the one that's going to be highly affected, man, because you was hoping and praying that the good old days of America would never end. But guess what? The Lord's about to use Esau to stop all the partying and the bullshit, man. All right. And the Lord's going to use Esau as that sword to judge a lot of you wicked ass Jake out here, man. All right. So we see what Esau is doing, man. Hey, it's about to get crucial and crazy out here, man. And it's going to be a time to where, hey, all you niggas that hate the camps, you don't like the prophets. Oh fuck, I don't like the camps. Hey, well you're gonna get your wish pretty soon. Hey, because the Lord's about to bring in this famine of the word. The Lord's about to take his prophets and his men off of these street corners pretty soon. And all you niggas who hate the camps, all you Jake who watch this truth for entertainment, you ain't taking it seriously. The day is gonna come, man, where you're gonna wish you had taken this seriously. When you're gonna wish you had joined the camp. When you wish you had really gotten down with the prophets and the men of the Lord, because the Lord is going to remove his prophets from off these highways and these byways, and we're not going to be out here trying to, out here speaking this truth, man. And the Lord's going to bring that famine of the word, man. And if you ain't got this truth sealed within you, and if you don't understand what the hell is going on, you're through out here, man. And that's why we know that these days will come, because we see how Esau's moving, man. Like I say, hey, he's getting all these goddamn all these agencies watching the internet very closely, watching what you're posting, watching what you're putting on YouTube. That's why you brothers got to be careful out there in these last days, man. If you on Twitter, if you on Instagram, and you being super duper Hebrew Israelite on these social media posts, and you doing all this, doing that, you better shut down that account, man. All right, hey, just put up videos out here on the highways and the byways, and we're out here prophesying. All that other extracurricular activity shit, hey, you better put that shit to the side, man. Hey, because Esau is scouring the internet and X and Twitter and Instagram and what's that other shit called? What's that shit from China? I can't think of the name of that shit. TikTok. Hey, he's scouring all these different platforms to see what you're out there posting, man. And pretty soon he's about to make it very illegal for you to be out here, talking shit, man. Next thing you know, you're gonna get that knock at the door, man. And we know ultimately, hey, it's almost time for the famine of the word, man. And the Lord's about to remove his prophets from off these highways and these byways pretty soon. And Esau's about to make what we're out here doing to be a highly offensive crime, man. All right? And so you Jakes better, hey, man, you better get with the times and understand what times we're living in, man. Because Esau is about to come with it pretty soon. All right? Let me get these two. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and 11. Isaiah 29 and 11. I don't know. Oh, select it. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. And it says, Isaiah 20, let me see. Yeah, this is Isaiah 29 and 18. It says, in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. The meek also shall increase their joy in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the poor among many shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. Meaning that Jake is hearing this truth, man. The Lord has put the Spirit upon the prophets ultimately, to be able to give our people the full understanding of what's written within the scriptures, man. So now we're rejoicing in prophecies, man. The Yahweh Shai broke the seals, and now we're able to go into this truth. Now we know who we are as a people. Now we know who Esau Edom is. Now we know why we went into slavery. Now we know why we're here in Babylon the Great, why we're put in such harsh conditions, man. We understand that we were punished by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and also we're being comforted knowing that the Lord is raising us back up. And he's gathering his elect, and Yahweh Shai is coming back. So our people are rejoicing in the word of the Holy One, mainly the elect. And and his word is bringing comfort, and it's bringing hope, and it's bringing faith to the elect, man, knowing that this is not the end all be all of everything that's taking place. But now, hey, Esau is getting ready to put an end to this, man. Esau is getting to the point to where he's like, look, enough is enough. These niggas been prophesying long enough. We don't know exactly how many of the elect are being sealed. Now it's time for us to put an end to the ministry of the prophets and to stop all of this this truth from being spoken, and let's label it mis and disinformation. And now we'll be able to incriminate and penalize anybody that's coming out here with a narrative that goes against what we want these people to hear and know, man. And we can see that happening all over there in London and in England. So let me finish this. It says, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that's what's eventually gonna come to pass, man. But now Esau is trying to force it from Esau's trying to force it from not being able to happen by what? Censoring speech, by censoring the internet, deeming anybody with a message or anybody that's speaking this truth, us coming out here and prophesying on the highways and the byways, to be cut off, man. Hoping in his hopes that once he can bring in this digital Godhead and he can censor everybody from speaking the truth or coming up against him, exposing his wickedness, that he can, if nobody can say those things, then his judgment is not going to come, which is completely stupid. Hey, because we've already spoken your truth we're already spoken the end into existence, and now the end is here, man. We've already cried to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord has heard the cry of the elect. He's hearing us, our pleas. He sees us out here calling you out, man. Praying for our power in Yahweh Shai to come back and to judge this devil, man. All right? We're just waiting. You've already been consumed by the mouth of the prophets. Now we're just waiting for Yahweh Shai to come back and to execute the judgment that is written upon you, man. But Esau believes that if he can censor it and stop it and shut it down and get everybody to be, afraid to speak out or afraid to come up against him, that he can somehow, reign forever, which is not true, man. He's still going to be destroyed. But this is ultimately what he's trying to do. It says that make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. And that's why I was saying last week. That's why I said earlier, a couple of minutes ago, brothers, get off these X and off Twitter and off Instagram doing all these super duper Hebrew Israelite posts talking about DTA and, all this highly aggressive type of language, man, because Esau is about to make you an offender for that, man. All right, you see how he's locking up all those fucking Britain, those people over there in London for their posts for saying shit against Muslims and against Allah and calling out the corruption of the powers that be. They're getting knocked at the door and getting a half a year in prison with hefty fines, probably probation. Hey, and pretty soon they're going to make it to where they're not just going to be able to lock you up in prison, they'll be able to give you the death penalty. And that's why we know that a lot of the men of the Lord are going to be beheaded for our testimony and witness in Yahushua, man. But don't do it in a way to where, you're being hyper rebellious or you're being some super duper type of nigga, man. Hey, if it's in your cars to be grabbed up by the powers that be and be brought before judges and rulers and these elites and these governors for this truth and for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's sake, then, you go out there and the Lord will tell you that he'll give you what you should say and what you shall speak in that day. If you got to be beheaded in that manner, then hey, you'll be a righteous martyr, man. But going about it in a very carnal and a very stupid way, man, it's only gonna, it wouldn't be wise, man, because we know that what? He's gonna lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate and turn aside the just for a thing of not right. Because now with this whole internet censorship, they'll be able to destroy your character, man. Once they grab you up for this, they can lock you in prison. You ain't gonna get no trial. You ain't gonna be able to have no lawyer, no representation. They're just gonna lock you up, man, for your posts and what you're out here saying, and ultimately for exposing this damn devil, man. See, but we got to do it the right way. We got to do it according to the way that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wants us to do it, man. So this is why we've been telling you, Jake, man, hey, you better get this word now, because pretty soon we're not going to be out here. Hey, they're going to clip all the videos of the truth, all TikToks, shorts, videos. They're going to ban us from going live, stop us from coming out here and preaching this word. They're going to ban the Bible, which they're already trying to do in Canada. Try to get you for speech that incites riots and things that can cause people to react a certain way. Hey, they can use all these videos and all these things that we're doing. They're going to be able to use it against us pretty soon, man. See? That's why, hey, Jake, you got to get this word while you can now, man. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, which the Lord is going to bring a famine of bread and water too, but he's going to, and how ultimately is the Lord going to bring the famine of this word is by Esau censoring the internet to where, you're not going to be able to post things that are truth-based or things that are coming out of the Bible, or us to come out here on the highways and the byways and to prophesy and speak the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's going to be deemed illegal. It's going to be deemed, he's going to make you an enemy of the state. So we're not going to be out here during those times out here prophesying and speaking in the midst of World War III, speaking in the midst of civil war and all hell breaking loose, man. You got to get this word now. So just tell you to seek the Lord while he may be found, before the evil days come. Let's see if I can get that. Isaiah. Isaiah 34:16. It says, seek ye. Isaiah chapter 50, I don't know why I thought 30. Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You see? So you got to seek the Lord now while he may be found. And he can only be found where his prophets and his true prophets are, man. All right? He's not going to come to you while you're in your bed chamber, while you're laying in your bed at night. You got to come seek the Lord by his prophets, man. All right? And right now, the Lord is still able to be found, while we still have some form of rights here in this society to do what we're doing. But as we can see, Esau is making it to where this is going to be outlawed. This is going to be illegal, man. This is going to be punishable by death pretty soon. Punishable by being sent to a firing squad, man. Being locked up in prison indefinitely. Hey, we saw what happened to the ancient apostles and prophets. Why the hell you think John was on the island of Patmos, man? It wasn't because he was such an outstanding citizen they threw him on that island of Patmos, man. Because he was out here speaking and doing this truth, man. Why the hell? Let me get that real fast, man. All right, this is Acts chapter 18, verse 1. It says, and after these things, Paul departed from Athens and came to Corinth, and found a certain Jew named Aquila, born in Pontus, lately come from Italy with his wife Priscilla, because that Claudius had commanded all Jews to depart from Rome, and came unto them. See? He calls all the Jews to depart from Rome. Let's look that up real quick. He said Julius. Claudius. Let's look up something real fast. Let me see something. Why did Claudius expel the Jews from Rome? Oh, shit. It says, many Jews became believers in Yahushua as the anointed, many did not. Those who rejected Yahushua as the Mashiach began to riot against those who did. Claudius' solution to this social unrest was to expel all the Jews, man. You see? Because ultimately, you know, because of the pushing and the ushering in and the preaching of Yahushua HaMashiach, man. You see, and we're in Rome all over again, and they're going to do this, maybe not to that extent. They're probably not going to kick us out of the country, but they are going to lock us in these concentration camps. They are going to make us an offender for this word. They are going to find us guilty of sedition. They're going to find us guilty of exciting riots. They're going to find us guilty of exciting, doing speech that calls our people to uprise and to believe in a system that goes against the fabric of this society, man. See? So this is how we know that the famine of the word is coming. If Esau is locking up niggas just for talking against jihadists and goddamn Muslims, what the hell do you think he's going to do to the men of the Lord, man? Look at this. It says, German police began raiding homes of citizens who share non-mainstream content online, man. See? And that's just going to come here to America, like we've been telling you, man. Whatever, this is a global agenda. Whatever they're doing over there in Germany and in Europe and in Australia and Africa, they're going to do it over here to the Americas as well, man. It says the German government has unveiled plans to allow police to secretly raid the homes of citizens who view or share non-mainstream content on social media. So all you niggas that come on the video scoffing and mocking, you don't even know Esau's gonna come and grab you dumb niggas up, man. You see? So all you think you cute, you coming on a brother's video, you talking shit, you scoffing. Hey, Esau's gonna see that you were watching the videos, man. And as far as he's concerned, even though you was talking shit on the video, he's gonna look at it as, you know what? These guys could have possibly been persuaded that this is the truth. So therefore, hey, grab them niggas up too. Let's put him in one of these re-education centers. Let's go see where his mind is at, man. Let's see what he truly believes. So you're gonna be grabbed up and you're gonna be hemmed up any fucking way, man. You might as well get down and do it for righteousness' sake, man. You see? It says, Der Spiegel and R&D reported that German Federal Criminal Police Office may soon be allowed to raid homes secretly and without a warrant, man. You see? And that's not legal, man. That's 100% illegal, man. But you see, what this is why they're going to enforce a lot of these executive orders. They're going to, let me get that real fast. So like I said, this is why Esau is about to come down with that great wrath in these last days, man. Like I said, the Lord's about to let Esau show his ass, man. And he ain't going to give a damn what the hell is, you know, your rights are not going to be concerned. Even Biden said that a couple of years ago. He said, well, the Constitution and the things written in there, that's just a piece of paper, man. And guess what? They're going to move in that same spirit when it's, well, like I'm going to read right here. All right, this is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, man. You see, his time is getting short. You know, and people are waking up. People see what the hell is going on, man. So therefore, this is why he's gonna go to such, you know, outlandish, outlandish. How do I say? You know, that's why he's gonna take it to where he's gonna take it. He's just gonna come down with that great wrath, man. And he ain't gonna give a damn about your constitutional rights, your right to, you know, your right for free speech, your right to this, the right to that. It's not gonna matter. And he's gonna put. Oh, let me get that next. This is a wrath, and the word for wrath is thumos. It says angry, heat, angered, forthwith, boiling up, and soon subsiding again. See, and flaming wine, it says, glow ardor, the wine of passion, and flaming wine, which either drives the drinker mad or kills them with his drink. Yeah, because Esau's going to want to bring in this new world order, man. And what's ultimately going to cause Esau to really go ape shit is the people's lack of compliance, man. You know? It's going to cause this man to go evil, man. Let me get this. What's that, Psalms 94? Right, so the shit ain't gonna be fair, man. It's gonna be completely off the chain, man. Where is it? Here we go. This is Psalms 94:20. It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood, you see? And that's what a lot of these unrighteous decrees are going to ultimately do, man. All right? He's going to gather himself against the souls of the righteous, against the elect, those of us who have the message of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, everybody else, you know, these truthers, these whistleblowers, they're going to get got too, man. But ultimately, this is for the men of the Lord, the elect. Hey, they're going to come up against us too. All right? And they're going to frame mischief by a law. They're going to pass all these unrighteous decrees to where they're going to be able to implement all of this bullshit, man, like they're doing over there in London, England. I'm going to go back to that article. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, because a lot of this shit was already written. All this shit was already pre-planned by these elites many, many years ago, man. You know, the 1984, we see that literally playing out around. They already had this agenda hundreds of years ago, man. Now they have the technology. Now they have the system in place where they can literally bring these self-fulfilling prophecies to pass, man. You see? But it's the truth to say, woe unto them, man. It's like the more Esau does, the more he's just pushing himself further towards, you know, his wickedness can be fulfilled, and then Yahushua's going to come and destroy this stuff, man. You know? So hey, that's why we know that all these things have to come to pass. We know that Esau has to do all these things because it's for prophecy's sake. And it's ultimately the way the Most High wrote it, and wrote it in the story, the way that the Most High directed it. You know? So that's why we're always in the spirit like Esau, just come on with it then, man. Just do what you gotta do, because we know at the end, you know, you're gonna be defeated, man. Yahushua is gonna you know, he's gonna pull up, man. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. You see? And that's what this whole New World Order and all this chaos and all this shit that he's doing is ultimately all about, man. All right? Let's see what it says. According to the draft, police could also install spyware on suspects, computers or smartphones, and conduct covert searches of their homes if they are suspected to have anti-establishment views, man. You see, so Esau can easily, let's say if you ain't home, he's going to make it to where when you're not home, he can put devices in your houses to where if he hears you talking on the phone, or if he hears you talking to somebody in your house, you're talking to your wife, you're talking to your neighbor about particular things, man, that he can use that against you to lock you up, man. And to make you an offender for a word, to deem you an enemy, to deem you this, to deem you that, so that he can lock you up. And it's ultimately to put you people in a constant state of fear that Big Brother is watching, man. To control your behaviors, to control how you move and operate here on this planet Earth, just to bow down and obey and don't buck up, man. See, baby, that's not the spirit of the elect. That's not the spirit of Israel, man. You know? And that's what Esau is ultimately trying to put under wraps. But it's already too late for this damn devil, man. Hey, this word has gone throughout the four corners of the earth. Now the end is going to come. We've already cried out to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. And let me get that real quick. So Esau, you through, man. Hey, that great inquisition is already being made upon you. Yep, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And this is the times that we're living into, man. This is why all these things are happening, why time is speeding up, why World War III is happening, the mark of the beast, all of these chaotic situations, because it's all leading towards prophecy and towards Yahushua coming back and executing the things that are written. It says, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. You see? Because who has hurt unjustly is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? And when our affliction is going to be fulfilled, man. Because what? Hey, let me get that next in Lamentations 4:21. All right? But I'm going to look at this word inquisition, if I can. And this is what you see happening. This is part of what we're out here doing on the highways and the byways. When we do these videos, man. When we're out here crying out to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Telling the Lord is seeing all the wickedness and all the bullshit that Esau is doing. You know? Right? The word inquisition means a period of prolonged and intensive questioning or investigation. You see? And that's what's taking place with Esau, man. You know? And when you look at all the evidence, when the Most High looks at all the evidence, he sees all the shit that Esau's done, guess what? You're going to be found guilty on all fucking charges, you damn devil. All right? And you're not going to be able to bribe the Most High. You're not going to be able to bribe your way out of your judgment. Hey, the judgment is going to sit and you're going to be ultimately destroyed, nigga. So keep on doing what you're doing, man. All you got to do is, let me get that, man. Let me finish this. Verse 20, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away, because remember, Esau is the end of the world, man. Esau is the end of this age. Everything that he's doing is all just leading towards his the end of his world, man. All right, his great judgment that is coming. Him going into captivity. These elites running into these bunkers. You know what I mean? It's all fulfilling prophecy at the end of the day, man. So Esau, all you're doing is dancing to the tune of prophecy, and you're doing everything that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has created and ordered you to do, man. It says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all see together, meaning the elect, man. How is this truth being, how the books open before the firmament? Via the internet, via the unicorn, the World Wide Web, man. Which now Esau, he's going to try to shut it down, but it's already too late, man. All right? This truth has already gone out. The elect are already being gathered, man. And you're in that great inquisition, and you being found guilty on all charges, it's already been established by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Hey, so all you did was just, Lord used you to create a platform in this internet for the benefit of the elect and for your own downfall, you stupid asshole, man. That's why you said the internet should have never been created. Well, you couldn't stop that from happening anyway because it was the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Right? This is and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, which I was reading about earlier. You know, and this place is about to be locked down and shut down, man. Prepare for all these disruptions in food, water, gasoline, communications, banking. You know, it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall suddenly be afraid. You know, and we're out here blowing the trumpet. We're out here telling you that these bad times and these evil days are coming. Right now, the average person can't see it, but hey, it's vastly approaching, man. And like I said, and when it's finally here, these people are going to be truly afraid when martial law and civil war and societal collapse happen, when the financial system collapse, when they get hit with a cyber attack that's going to, the comprehensive cyber attack that's going to crucially shut down this society, man. Then people are going to be afraid. Then they're going to finally realize that everything that those crazy Negroes on the corner with the garments were speaking about is finally here, man. It says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. What is that? That civil war, that race war. See? And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run, which is ultimately can be compared to this truth, man. Like I was reading in Amos 8 and 11. You know? Hey, the springs are going to run dry. I don't even think I finished that Amos 8 and 11. We need to go back there. All right? It says, and whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape and shall see my salvation and the end of your world, meaning the end of this age, man. And how are those that are going to escape going to escape? It's via being taken up in the chariots when the nuclear missiles drop down here on Babylon the Great and in other various places around the earth, man. But the great salvation is going to take place here in Babylon the Great, America, man. It says, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. And as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared, man. See, these are the times that we're entering into. It all starts with the end of this world, the end of Esau, Edom being destroyed and taken out of rulership and out of power, man. All right, let me finish that. Was I in Amos? Yeah, I didn't finish that Amos. Let me go back there, man. Like I said, the springs are gonna run dry, man. Hey, Jay gonna be out here looking for this truth. You ain't gonna find it, man. No. Let me get that. Let me get that lamentation. All right. So yeah. So Esau's through out here, man. This is the Lamentations 4:21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz." And where's the land of Uz right now? Is it can be comparable to America. You know, Mount Seir, Uz can be compared, Basra can be compared to America, because this is Esau's, you know, right now this is where Esau is dwelling at. It says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. And what is that cup? Slavery, judgment, man. It's going to pass over unto Esau. He's not going to go unpunished, man. He's not going to do all of this wickedness, all of this blasphemous shit, you know, destroying the earth, you know what I mean, identity theft, you know, trying to outlaw the scriptures, man. Putting the chosen people of the Most High in slavery, all this hell that wickedness Esau's done, man. Hey, that cup is going to pass over unto you. You put us in slavery, you're going to go into slavery. What is that, Revelations 13, 9, and 10, man? You know? It says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. Yeah, your sin is going to be seen, man. That judgment is coming down upon you. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So this links up what I just read in 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter, man. You know? That, you know, how, right, when the affliction of Zion is going to be fulfilled, man. It's going to be fulfilled while we're here under the captivity of Esau, Edom. It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So Esau, you're through, man. It's only a matter of time before, you know, the Lord's going to discover thy sins. And you're going to be found guilty on all the bullshit that you have done ever since the, you know, shit, going back all the way since Cain. You've been a vagabond in the earth, going all the way back since Cain, man. All right, and the Lord has been letting you tally up this huge tab of wickedness to the point where when Yahushua comes back, hey, that it's all going to come down on you like a ton of bricks, man. So Esau, you're going to be visited, man. You're going to be judged. You're going to be destroyed. All right, the elites are going into captivity. And after 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven, you're going to be totally annihilated off of the face of the earth, man. Thus saith the Lord. All right? So, go back here, man. That's right, man. So, Jake, you got to be wise out here in these times that we're living in, man, and see how Esau is moving and move accordingly, man. You know, hey, we're going to have to be like incognito out here, man. Like I said, you got all these goddamn social media things, and you super duper Hebrew Israelite, man. Hey, man, you better tone it down some, man. Like I said, just come out here on the highways and the byways and prophesy like we've been commanded to do, man. Because there's peace and there's safety, there's protection in what we're doing out here right now. Because this is what we were commanded to do. All of that extracurricular shit, man, is going to get you in a whole lot of trouble, man. You're going to make yourself, more of a target, man. To where Esau going to be able to, you're going to get that knock at the door. Oh, let me go back there, man. See what they're doing in Germany, man. Yeah. It says, according to the police draft, police could also install spyware on suspects' computers or smartphones and conduct covert searches of their homes if they are suspected to have anti-establishment views. A spokesperson for the Interior Ministry will not discuss details of the proposal, but told Der Spiegel on Wednesday that security agencies must have the necessary powers to counter evolving threats effectively. And they're going to deem everybody a fucking threat, man. Like I said, any thought that go outside of mainstream news media, you're a threat. You're an enemy. You got to be watched. You got to be grabbed up, man. And this is why they're going to have these deterrent camps and these re-education centers, man. Because a lot of you, they feel like, not a lot of you, but the majority of these simple people out here, hey, you can be coerced. You can be re-educated. You can be rehabilitated to stop, thinking that way, man. That's why they got that red list. They know some of these people out here, mainly the men of the Lord, and a lot of these, Edomites out here, that they're not going to change their mind. They're not going to cooperate. So therefore, we're going to have to be terminated, man. You see? But hey, that's all prophetic and that's scriptural, man, that we're going to go through those things. Lord willing, I'll get it next. It says, this is against German law. The inviolability of the home is enshrined in Article 13 of the German Constitution, which is why I read that Isaiah the 10th chapter, man. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man, which they have already prescribed. They've already known that they was going to take it to this level, man. And like I said, they're going to put counter laws in place to where they're going to be able to unjustly bring these laws to pass, man. It says, unless there is an imminent threat, and guess what? They're going to create the threat. Civil war, race riots, all that shit that's going on out there in London and Europe, all of those protests and those people fighting and stabbing each other up, cops getting stabbed in the neck, protests, they're using that as an imminent threat to be able to decree these unrighteous decrees, man. And they're going to use, guess what? They're going to lose this Mpox lockdown as a justifiable threat to do these particular things. People not adhering to the lockdowns, that's going to be used as an imminent threat that they can unjustly do away with your constitutional rights, man. So that they can be justified in doing the wickedness that they have to do to bring in this agenda. It says the current search process requires a warrant from the prosecutor's office. Police must inform the person of specific suspicions and the purpose of the search. The Free Democratic Party does not support Stasi 2.0. Bundestag member Manuel Hofferland said the secrecy surrounding searches was very concerning. What else? Meanwhile, the vice chair of the Greens in Bundestag has defended the plans, arguing that in these serious times, the BKA needs modern investigative powers and resources. There is always an excuse to impose totalitarianism. Safety, oh, there it goes. Safety is one of the main excuses, like I read in Thessalonians 5:3, man. Through peace and safety, then they're going to bring sudden destruction, man. So like I said, whenever you hear Esau talking about, oh, it's for your safety, it's for this, just know that they're going to violate a lot of your rights, and they're going to do things that are not constitutionally legal, but they're going to present it as a way to keep you safe and to protect you, even if it involves locking you up and restricting your access to travel and your access to go on the internet and to have free speech, man, which is all fucking wickedness, man. But this is where this devil is going to take it. It says breaking into people's homes on the QT is definitely a Stasi level invasion of privacy. It shouldn't even appear in draft form. It would eventually be politicized, man. See, but hey, Like I said, pay attention to what's going on over there in Germany. They're going to bring that here to the West, man. And what they're going to use imminent threats as in a way to bring in these unrighteous decrees, which they already have executive orders on the books for particular things like these. See, this is why we know that Black Swan events are about to happen. You know, they're about to start blowing up shit, doing shit that looks suspicious things. That's why they allowed all these military age migrants and people on the terrorist list to come into this country in sleeper cells, because they're going to use them eventually to create certain threats and to create certain scenarios to where they can bring in these unrighteous decrees and basically pass laws that can deem, you know, that can enforce their agenda, man. And this is where everything is headed, man. This is what the devil is about to do. See? But we're not ignorant of the Satan devices. We know that these things are going to happen, man. So that's why we're telling you, Jakes, hey, man, to move wisely out here and to move circumspectly. Let me get that. It's Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. It says, a good name is, Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. You see? So we got to, not only we're going to be hiding out in the holes and hiding out in different places around the earth, man, but we're going to be hiding ourselves, meaning as moving wisely in these times, man. We're not going to be out here on some super duper guerrilla Hebrew type of shit, being out here in these last days with guns and rifles, going to the shooting range, recording yourself doing all these things that Esau can use to blame the ministry and to be able to come against the men of the Lord, man. But guess what? You got a lot of agents, man. You got a lot of infiltrators. You got a lot of sellouts and these a lot of these FBI informants and a lot of these different Israelite groups, man, who are going to do things that are going to cause the ministry to be blamed. That's going to help to forward the agenda of these elites, man. That's why you got Nate and them out there marching and shit. Hey, man, that shit's all, they're being told to do those things, man. All right? They're being told to do particular things like that, man. You know, like I said, a lot of that shit's going to be used to blame the ministry and to make a way for us to be confronted by the powers that be, which was all prophesied anyway, man. So that's why, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. Let's see if I can get that. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 7. Matthew 10 and 16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, man. You see? So we're supposed to be sheeps out here. We're not supposed to be in that wolf-like, aggressive, you know, apex predator type of spirit out here, man. We're supposed to come out here and prophesy and preach this word, man. Be wise as serpent, as harmless as doves, man. You see, but you know, Esau's going to use a lot of these Israelite groups to come out here and to be aggressive, to be violent, to do particular things. That's going to make all of us look like all the, you know, that's what Esau does too, man. They brush all the Israelites with a broad brush, man. So they see Sicaria and these other Israelite groups with gun on their hips, then they label all of us as Israelite groups who possibly can have gun under their hips and under their garments, man. Oh, they're a violent group. Oh, they're this, they're a militia, they're yada, 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 man. You see, but we're supposed to be harmless as doves, man, and be as sheep in the midst of wolves, not goddamn wolves. It says, be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And now we're going to have to be even more wiser in these times that we're in, because we know that Esau is setting those traps. He's setting those snares, man. He's trying to move more to make us an offender for a word, to catch us up in our speech, to use particular talking points to be able to kick in our doors and to come up against us, man. You know, but hey, you know, of the elect, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to keep us shielded. He's going to keep us in a position to where, you know, a lot of these other Israelite groups, these brazen, these carnal groups, a lot of y'all are going to be, like targets for us to hide behind to get out of Dodge way when we start seeing Esau rolling upon all you goddamn marketed logo rocking 501c3 Israelite groups. It's gonna be easier for Esau to come get you niggas than come to get the men and great mills going. Y'all got buildings, you got your ministry linked to the government, you got all this you know, tax exemptions, all this access to where Esau can, you know, use that shit to come up against you and get you to do things against your own will, to try to, you know, to say, you know, use you to do particular things, man. It says, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. You see, now some of us are going to be put in this situation, but if it's a member of the elect, it's going to be for the it's not going to be for your destruction, man. It's not going to be because you're being wicked or you were doing things out of protocol, or you were going off as far as how you were operating with this gospel. It's going to be for a testimony and in righteousness' sake, and for a way for you to show your faith for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what you shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what you shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you, man. So ultimately, we don't have anything to fear. Hey, if this happens unto a particular brothers, hey, know that it was your lot. It was already written within your story for this to happen unto you, and the Lord is going to be your guide. The Lord is going to be with your mouth. He's going to move in the Spirit for you to say whatever you have to say. And whatever is going to be done at that point, whether the Lord is going to deliver you out of that situation, or whether the Lord is going to have to get your head chopped off in the guillotine or become a martyr, hey, it's all going to be for your glorification, and you'll be raised up first, man. It's beautiful in the sight of the Most High is the death of the martyrs of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So hey, it's nothing to fear at the end of the day, but hey, just know that we're in these times now, and hey, things are about to speed up. Shit is about to get more and more crazy. So we got to be more wiser, moving more prudently, moving more, watching what's going on and moving accordingly. Because hey, Esau is getting ready to come down with that great wrath, and he's looking to make his move to try to bring in this new world order, man. But like we've been doing week in and week out, hey, the message has went out. The prophets have given the warning. We've blown the trumpet. Hey, those of you, Jake, that's taking it seriously, that take heed, hey, may Yahweh Shem Yahushai be with you. But 2/3 of our people who didn't take heed, who just passing by the prophets and going on about your life, man, hey, you're going to find out the hard way that everything that we were speaking was true and that there had been a prophet among you, man. So with that, I'm going to close it out, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing be multiplied on all you sincere Akim, pushing this word on sincerity and truth. Lord willing, next week, shalom.